The roar of the crowd can only really mean one thing. Race day has arrived here in Abu Dhabi. It's time to join our teams who are getting ready down on the grid. The Yas Marina circuit, just over 3.4 miles long with 21 corners and 2 very long back straights. There are 2 DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 8 and turn 11 and offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners as well, in particular 15, 16 and 17, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, yes, it is that time again, Formula 4 racing time. I am your host, See Me Skate. With me again, well, double header for us two anyway, is, hello there, Housey. How are you, my friend? Only seems like yesterday we were just talking.
Well, it's still the same day for me.
Well, I was
It might be a different day for you.
Yeah, different day for me.
Same day for me.
Different, different day for me, mate. Early hours in the morning, mind you. But yes, we've got Paul Watson in the chat saying, good luck, boys. Hopefully you don't lap me too many times. Come on, Paulie, you're better than that, son. We've got Callum saying, good evening, Jez. Oh, Katie's in the chat. Good luck to everyone, she says. And obviously your good self there, Housey, doing your thing as you always do. And oh, we cannot forget that name there. Mr.
DJ.
Mr. DJ Death Dragon. Hello, lads. How are you, Arnie, my good friend? I hope you're well. And
I hope he gets a podium today.
Well, I'd love to do it.
I haven't spoke to DJ for a while. I'm missing his sound.
Yeah, me too, mate. Missing to the baritones of DJ Death Dragon. It'd be great to get him in for a drive.
Yeah. I was in stitches.
Yeah, he's a good lad. He's a good lad. And he wishes he could get into a commentary box. So there you go, DJ. A bit of an incentive for you there, my friend. And would be love to get you in here, brother. And, well, we're just waiting for this countdown clock to, well, the countdown, so to speak. 20 seconds remaining. And, well...
20 seconds till rain.
Yeah, we'll get rain for the first time in 200 years in the desert. I mean, it's safe to say, as we did touch on during the Aussie stream, that I'm going out on a limb here, boys and girls out there. I reckon it's not going to rain.
Yeah, put the mortgage on it.
Yeah, put the mortgage on it for sure. And DJ says he wish you could jump in the commentary box too. If everyone can just crash, I'll be there in no time. Of course you will, DJ. That's the spirit, my friend.
That might just happen. You never know.
Well, we're going to take all that
We
back.
see how many was it out? What, six out in Q1 of the Australian side earlier? So
no, actually,
there's
was
been
it
a few
6?
crashes here.
7.
Yeah, well, we lost seven. But I don't think all 7 crashed. Did they?
Yeah, that turn 3 is a bit of a doozy, and well, there you go. It did catch a couple of the Aussie boys out. To be fair, we have got some action on track. To be fair, and guess what? It is Mazepin. First one out there, well, for the UK division, of course, and such a unique pit lane here at Abu Dhabi. Fantastic. Goes under turn 1, and it's absolutely brilliant. I think it's fantastic. I think, the only thing that, well, probably would be a bit of a discrepancy, I suppose, in real life. If someone was to lose it in the tunnel, I dare say...
It's never happened yet.
It's never happened.
That was the big thing. No, that was the big thing about the track when it was first... it first came out, everyone was like, oh, as soon as someone crashes there, that'll be all chaos. But actually, it's never happened.
It's never happened. I mean...
stay tuned for this year, because it will now happen.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's exactly right. We've spoken about it. She's going to happen, of course. And it's usually the way being in the commentary box. It usually does happen. That's why me and Housey try to be on our best behaviour while we're in here. And, we'll push through this one, Housey.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get away without getting anyone into the wall tonight.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. So, Mazepin currently out there on track. Of course, there's a few boys out there on track, of course. Yes, we've got Kaiser out there. Who else is out there? The Extremist, Xerxes, Casey's out. Oh, Casey's out there, yes. Interesting to mention, Casey used to commentate early doors this season, of course. And we do appreciate all of his efforts that he's given. It was fantastic. Helped us out quite a fair bit. Him and his mate, I can't remember who his co-commentator was, but definitely did help us out there for quite some time, for a first few weeks at least anyway, to get the UK boys up on stream. And well, he's back out there. He's out there on track at the moment. And Mazepin, take us away, son.
Yep, so we're down with Mazepin into turn 1. Left-hander, up into turn 2, another left-hander. Now this doozy of a turn 3, got to stay well off that curb this year in the game as we head down to turn 4, and then brake hard for turn 5, turn right for 6, and we're going to go back on ourselves, turn 7, hairpin. First DRS zone, down this long back straight, seems to go forever and ever and ever. And if I keep saying ever, we'll still be going. Put the kettle on quick, make a cuppa, and we're nearly at the end of the straight into turn 8, brake hard, left-hander, right-hander of 9 follows it. You've got to be careful on the exit of turn 9 here, not to take too much of that curb on entry and an exit. So second DRS zone here, out of 10 down into the tricky section of 11, 12 and 13. This section here, the left-hander of 11, and then the right-hander of 12 and the left-hander of 13. Again, curbs can be an issue here, so you want to be nice and careful through here. 14 here is a left-hander, hard on the gas now, coming to the end of the sector and into the third sector. These fast right-handers of 17, 16, 17, 18, left-hander of 19 under that beautiful hotel under the walkway. Here we go, turn 19, caught a few out earlier, and again this corner, the right-hander of 20, caught a few out earlier.
Certainly did. Closing
corner then, turn 21, and Mazepin comes over the line to open us up with a 136.7.
Very, very good there, mate. As I think it might be, who is next there, mate? We've got Casey is about to cross the line now anyway. He's coming around the last corner. Let's just see what time he can do for his first lap. Out there on the medium, which is interesting to note. But he sets a 1 minute 38.2. So interesting to see which way Casey's going. Of course, we've got Ramsell out on track, the chiropractor. Xerxes just getting himself underway, of course. Who else is out there? We've got the Extremist coming around the second last and last corner. Energetics has retired. Don't tell me Energetics has binned it.
Yep, he's crashed.
Oh, no, Energetics is out already. As the Extremist sets a 1 minute 36.6 to put himself on top of that timing chart. And, well, just to get himself underway, of course. We've got Total P's out there on an outlap. He's coming up across that.
Just about to see Energetics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's gone straight by the look of it.
Wow, that is
how's he got down there?
That is a stricken Hello Kitty car.
That must be a BBW fault there, surely. Oh, come on. You know you love your anagrams or your abbreviations.
Yeah,
BBW,
not
break
really.
by wire.
Whoa, hang on a minute. There you go. Oh, elbows around, and that is huge. That is a front wing gone. He'll have to go in the pit lane. Lucky that happened where it did. We'll quickly flick down to Paul Watson.
Turn 20. I did just warn them about that.
Exactly right.
Callum Tyler's going to be next.
I'm going to be...
Tyler's next. I'll just take you over the line.
Yeah.
I've got him. It's 36.8 P4.
And Paul Watson sets a 1 minute 37.2 to get himself underway, of course. We've also got, who else is out there on track at the moment? There's a couple of Hello Kitty cars. Here comes Droftas.
A couple of Hello Kitty cars.
There's Droftas further back.
He backed off. He backed right out of it, Ramsell did. We got, who's that? Is that Casey just about to cross the line again for a second lap on the mediums? I think it was.
I think it might be Xerxes who is next. Let's just see. Oh, no, he's putting that one in the pit lane.
He's boxing.
So we're going to flick back down to Droftas. And there you go, the man, Droftas sets a 1 minute 35.7. Fantastic time, puts himself on top of the timing charts. We've got Kaiser there, as we did touch on. He's lost his front wing, and he is in the pit lane. We'll flick up to total Ps. He is invalidated, unfortunately. LPE's out there on an outlap as well, mate. So we're just focusing on the boys who are out there. Callum is there. He is there on the, on the back straight. He does have some traffic in front of him of DJ Death Dragon, and DJ is actually on a lap, so might as well flick to DJ. There he is there, come on! The resident Arnie is DJ Death Dragon, and there he is there on the back straight. Well, approaching the end of it anyway. The second DRS zone, of course, one massive, massive tow point. And we did see on the Aussie stream, of course, on the Aussie race, that, well, come especially towards the end of the Grand Prix, you'd sort of want to be, well, the last lap, you'd want to be behind your competitor, especially at that point of the track, because the tow is just so huge coming down that back straight. And, well, I mean, there's not many places to pass after that point through here. And, well, especially being last lap, everyone just wants to finish, of course. And DJ Death Dragon getting himself underway. Let's just see what he can do. This will be his first flying lap here in Q1 session at the Yas Marina circuit. And here comes DJ. Crosses the line. He sets a 1 minute 36.5, and that puts him P3, Housey.
Yeah, Casey, is he going to box it? No, Casey's going to go again, but he's down on his time at the moment, but this will be the third lap on the mediums. It looks like he's going for a fourth as well. Ramsell's out there, but he's invalidated, unfortunately, so Ramsell's going to need to go again, yet to set a time in that Hello Kitty livery.
Yes, it is.
So it's Droftas. Droftas will be the next one across.
Oh, I don't know if Droftas is going to go in. I reckon he might put that in the pit lane, quite possibly.
He'd be quite. Sure.
He'd be very happy there with a 1 minute 35.7. As we have got Bozza in the chat. Yes, mate. How are you on this fine Tuesday morning? He reckons. We're here. We are here. And we've also got Charlie Scott. That is the Geordie Juggernaut. Chazza! And how are you?
Hot chocolate, Bozza. The hot chocolate man.
Yes, you did.
As we're on board.
Oh, massive. Ooh, that was very close. That was very close from the extremist, from losing the back end. We just caught the very end of that, and he manages to cross the line. Does not improve. Keeps himself P4, as we'll flick back down. I do believe that is Xerxes about to get himself underway again.
Yeah, Xerxes, yeah.
So we'll just see what Xerxes can do, of course. Ramsell is out there as well on a flyer, and LPE, who is invalidated. So we're going to stick with...
LPE's invalidated.
Yeah, we'll stick with Ramsell, because he's the only one on a hot lap at the... Well, furthest along on the track anyway, as Bozza is just saying... Bozza is just saying that I haven't even made it out of bed yet. There you go, Bozza, having a bit of a nice sleep in. Come on, Bozza. Lift your game, son. Of course, well, Bozza missed the Aussie race. It was unfortunate, yes. Had to get a reserve to replace him. He had other commitments, which is quite all right. But here comes Ramsell, the chiropractor, and he sets a 1 minute 37.1, and that puts him P8 there, Housey.
Yep, not too bad opening lap for Ramsell. Bannister about to begin his lap, so we'll pick him up a little bit later. We've got two Jaguar cars of P's on an out lap, and who is that? Is behind him, Andenge behind him. So they're gonna need to either separate slightly, or Andenge is going to get a really good tow around this lap from his teammate. We did see it earlier, as you mentioned earlier.
Hang on a minute, though, mate. Xerxes is absolutely on a flyer. Or X, however you want to call it. I prefer the Xerxes. But yes, there he is there. He's just gone purple in the second sector. He's got a Rockstar Racing lad for company in front of him. So, Xerxes on a flyer, and that is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant getting out of the way. I do believe that was... Who was that? Was that the...
It was Extremist.
Oh, great stuff, Extremist. Good stuff. Good to see that from you there, my friend. Here comes Xerxes. Second last and last corner. There is the pit lane entry. And, Xerxes is about to set his first flying time, and it is a 36.2. The Xerx up in a second position.
So LZ Elbow now just coming out of the final corner, yet to set a time. Let's see what he can do. That Golf racing car, he sets himself a 37.1 to put himself P9.
LPE is next with a 36.9. Fantastic time from him, puts himself in P9. We've got Sloth out there as well.
Kaiser
Just
the
missed
line.
it.
He does so. 37.8.
Thank you, Housey.
So yeah, it will be Sloth, but he's invalidated, so he's going to need to go again.
Certainly has.
So Bannister will be the next along.
Thank you, mate. And then here comes Bannister. Oh, very close to track limits was the Bannister. And let's just see what time he can do. He crosses the line now. He sets a 1 minute 37.3. And that is P13 at the moment, mate. As we'll flick down to all shot down. He's further back. He's just in the third sector
there.
there.
It's going to be these Jaguar boys.
Yeah,
it's going to be Peas and Andenge.
Yep.
Peas first, followed by Andenge.
As Charlie Scott gets himself underway, which is the Geordie juggernaut, we'll pick up his progress a bit later on. But as you did touch on, Total Peas, here he comes now, sets a 1 minute 36.1. And that is a bit more like it from the lad. And Denge, and Denge set a 1 minute 36.2. So previously, so he's quite safe anyway. We've got a Sloth out there, as we did touch on.
All shot down then.
Thank you, mate. There he is there,
all shot down. About to take the line. Here we go. Crosses the line with a 37.132, puts himself P11 for the time being.
So I'm currently...
He's on a slow down.
Yeah, I think Kaiser's on a bit of a push lap here, mate. We're going to focus on him a little bit. We've also got I Am Sloth directly behind him. Well, not directly behind him, a couple of corners away. But Kaiser wants to... Well, he's in the dropout zone, the drop zone at the moment anyway, with a 1 minute 37.8 there, Housey. And, of course, the benchmark, to get himself out is a 37.3, of course, with Bannister sitting in P15. But here comes Kaiser, and let's just see what he can do. Oh, a massive improvement from the lad, and that is a 1 minute 36.7, and that puts him P8 there, mate.
Here comes Sloth then. Let's see where Sloth puts himself. Does he go top 5? He goes second to 35.295. So good lap from Sloth.
Well, that's a bit better from Sloth, isn't it? So Sloth's just showing us when he gets it right. He gets it very, very right, and that puts him almost equal with Droftas. Just 500s off Droftas.
Improves. Yep, good time. Bannister improved his time there. 37.0, puts himself up into P13. His teammate of Charlie Scott crosses the line, but it was invalidated lap, unfortunately, so he's going to have to go again. We've got Peas on an invalidation lap, and he'll be coming in the box anyway after just setting that decent time of a 36.1. All shot down then, he's still going, and he's going quicker. Let's see if he takes the line.
Well, he certainly is, mate. And
Team Monster Energy.
Well, 4 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in this session. He is right on the cusp at the moment, if I do say so myself. Let's just see what all shot down. If he can, well, I would say so there, mate. He sets a 1 minute 36.4, and that puts him P6, Housey.
Yeah, Casey's on an outlap, getting out of the way nicely of one of the Rockstar boys. It's the Extremist, so the Extremist is going to be next across the line.
Well, Extremist is out there. I think we're going to focus on Charlie Scott here, mate. Yet to set a time. We're going to focus on this drop zone because we're running out of time here in Q1, and that is where the danger's at. So Ramsell's still in the pit lane there with a 1 minute 37.1. At the moment, as it stands, he is out. Unless he comes back out on track. And as I just say that, I look at that glorious track map. I see a white little dot there, and that means the chiropractor is making his way back out on track. If I'm not mistaken. So, yes, there it is. It's just flicked to outlap now. So that is Ramsell just hitting the track. So Charlie Scott approaching the very last few corners of this great circuit. You either love it or hate it here at the Yas Marina circuit. And, Charlie Scott is he's just invalidated. You give the boy a pump up and whack, the track map goes red. So, that's unfortunate. We've also got Casey out there as well. Casey is like 2.5 tenths up on his previous previous best. He needs to find an extra couple of tenths, though, Housey, to make sure he's well and truly out of that drop zone. We'll flick up to Bannister as well. He's, well, there you go. He's going back in the pit lane. So I think it'll be Casey, mate, to be fair.
Yep, I think it is. You are correct. It's Casey.
As Xerxes is telling me to go to bed. Well, I wish I could there, mate, but
I
only just woke up. About 3 espressos in, and away we go, Xerxes. It's all your fault, mate. We're blaming Xerxes. That's it. Xerxes, it's your fault. But yes, here comes Casey Jennett. Let's just see what he's doing. He's in that, well, like I said, that very technical third sector, going under the bridge of the hotel. There it is there. And in real life, that looks absolutely stunning. I mean, one of the tracks that, I mean, just for the entertainment value would be up there on not much else to do apart from the Formula One when you're there. But I mean, we would have skipped this.
Roger van der Heijden designed that. You remember? You remember that lovely statistic from our previous days? Roger van der Heijden. So if you want your lights done, he's your man.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. Well, there you go. We could have skipped this, but no. Xerxes, English, please, mate. We don't understand, mate. As Casey Jennett puts it P6, and well, Charlie Scott is currently out there as well. He's about to get.
Yep.
Let's just see if he gets one valid lap. Oh, he's right on the edge of track limits, and let's just see what he can do. This should be safe for Charlie, and he sets a 1:35. Well, it's definitely is. Woof. What a lap from Chazza. The Geordie Juggernaut doing a bit of a flex, and there you go. He's up there on top of the timing charts. We've got Elbow currently out there as well on a bit of an outlap. Yeah, it certainly is. Where is the chiropractor? There he is there. He's on the back straight. Well, the first half of the back straight. Oh, okay, sorry. There you go. Xerxes just explaining himself. This track, well, Xerxes, you're sitting pretty good, mate. P5 at the moment. No, he didn't want to, but I mean... I was going to say something else.
He tried a mini lobby to get everyone to jump on board, but unfortunately, I think it's only him and a couple of others on the bus.
Yeah, well, there you go, Xerxes. You've got to
this one.
Xerxes, you want to create a movement. You've got to word them up prior to, and I'm sure your union representative will reiterate what I've just said next time. Come on, mate, a man of your caliber, you should be a lot more organised than just on a whim, buddy. But yes, we will push on. I'm sure Xerxes is having a bit of a giggle. We do hope he is a brand new father, of course he is. But Ramsell sets a 1 minute 37.111.
Not good enough.
111, believe it or not. He's still got time.
111.
Yes, so we do congratulate Xerxes on his brand new baby boy. Yes, he's not a brand new father, of course. He's got another couple of kids. But yes, his beautiful wife gave birth to a baby.
No wonder he brought the bus.
Yeah, beautiful baby boy, Max, last week. And, well, we do congratulate him and his partner. That was a wonderful... And we've got Paul Watson. Come on, mate. Come on, Paulie. You're better than that, as I did touch on early doors.
But tell us how it happened, Paul Watson, because we were suspecting a BBW fault.
Yeah, a break by wire.
Okay.
Yes, he said that was a wonderful DNF from himself, from his good self. He is very proud of that one. So, well, we're proud of you too there, Paulie. And, well, the race is long. Sit back, enjoy the show. And, well, there you go. Turn 3 is vulgar here. It certainly is, mate. And
can he get himself out? No. How's crossed the line, sorry, on a latest lap. Couldn't improve.
No problem at all.
He's going to be out. So
we are watching LPE.
Elbow, PWS. Yeah.
Jeez, he's gone very deep there. He had to lift to escape that wall approaching him at a vast rate of knots. But let's just see. No, there you go. LPE in the pit lane. So the chiropractor, see if he can improve. Let's just see what he can do. He's right on the cusp at the moment. He crosses the line.
See if he can crack one out.
It is a 136.4. I got you, mate. It is P11, and that is pulled himself. That was very subtle by your good self there, Housey.
I don't know. It's been a long day. I don't know where that one come from. Sorry.
No, don't apologise for comedy, mate, because that's what we're all about here. Paul Watson saying no. Excuse me. Just traction doesn't exist in this part of Abu Dhabi, apparently.
No. It doesn't exist on the curbs here. We know that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So Mazepin at the moment, well, he's safe. He's made it. He's made it. Him and Callum made it. We're going to lose a few drivers here. Well, 5 drivers to be exact. We'll go through them once the timing screens pop up. But yeah, fantastic by everyone out there, of course. Q1 is done.
Flew by. So let's have a look then.
And Chaz,
so we have lost.
Chaz are feeling the pressure. Sorry, mate. And there he is. Cheers for the pressure at Droftas. Of course, Droftas put the moz on him, saying Chazza for pole. And, well, there you go. We did see Chazza invalidate a couple of laps. So LPE...
I think it's the other way around, really.
LPE, Bannister,
Charlie's putting the pressure on everyone else.
Paul Watson and Energetics didn't set a time, of course. We'll flick back up, and there you go. On top of the timing charts, well, Chazza, 2.5 tenths, the Geordie juggernaut. And, well, he's doing a bit of a flex up there, and
let's
just see if he can keep his momentum going. It'll be fantastic to see. And, well, there you go. Great.
Callum's wiping his brow in the chat, saying that that wasn't lucky or anything. It was it's a few 100s, yeah. There he
is. Yeah, he certainly is, mate. 4 100s, or 46 thousandths to be exact. And the chiropractor is in the chat. And yeah, well, there you go. We had a bit of an accident in his pants, so to speak, on the last corner. So
really?
the chiropractor has got well, more issues than just a back problem. So there he is. There. We've got the extremist. How that wasn't invalidated, I will never know. And Paul Watson cheering on, well, Ramsell. There you go with a what mega lap from you, Ramsell, is what Paul is saying. So you got a bit of support there, Ramsell. Yeah, the love has started. It certainly has.
The Formula 4 love has started. You don't get this in any other league racing.
That's exactly right. So let's just see who's the first one to blink. Of course it is. The man who wanted this one scrapped is the Xerxes. And, well, there you go. First out on track. Doesn't mind a bit of airtime, does the Xerx, man?
No. Who else we got out there as well? We've got one of the Rockstar cars. It is Kaiser out there. And Mazepin just exiting. And also Callum Tyler. So that'll be your first 4. Obviously, this Q2 session, for anyone that is new to it, sorry to repeat ourselves, this Q2 session means that the fastest time you set with the tyre compound fitted, be it the soft being the red or the medium being the yellow, you will have to start the race on those tyres. So we'll look for a bit of strategic play here, see who runs what, and some sandbagging, no doubt, some backing off before the line, as we do tend to see from the last few weeks here.
As Chazza is in the chat saying Xerxes is trying to beat him out of the pits first. Well, he certainly did there, Chazza. And we are currently watching Xerxes on his outlap at the moment. Ramsell saying sharing's caring. Keep your accident to yourself there, Ramsell, as you did touch on early doors regarding that last corner. But yes... It's quite amusing. But yes, as we did touch on, we do know how Martin Brundle feels, of course, when he does say, for all those new viewers, with the run of risking of repeating myself, yes, for all those new viewers out there, yes, as he did touch on, the quickest time you set your lap on Q2, that tyre compound is the compound you will start the Grand Prix on. So here comes Xerxes, first one to blink here at the Yas Marina circuit in Q2, and he's currently on the soft at the moment. So interesting to note, we're going to see this track map light up purple, 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 and excuse me, yes, of course, he's the first one out there. We've got Energetics in the chat as well, and Energetics saying, hope we didn't see his crash. No, we certainly didn't, mate. Very, very interesting to see where you went off, almost as if you went straight on there, Energetics, and forgot to turn left. And Ramsell, just for giggles, has taken a screenshot of the timing tree because his name is at the very top, and well, there's something that we don't get to see too often, and So there you go. There you go. So Energetic saying his dogs were annoying him. As Energetics, Xerxes, yes, it's a Q2 Bozza. You should know this. He's going to set a lap regardless. It's a banker lap. And we're going to give him the airtime that he currently needs. He's the Xerx, man. And yes, he's in that tricky, very technical Sector 3 as, well, that is Aylin, the man. Oh, well, as Pillars calls him Daddy. I'm not too sure why, but there you go. That is Aylin. And, well, thank you very much. 2 months in a row, Aylin. Brilliant stuff by you. As Xerxes' banker lap is a 1 minute 39.3. As we'll flick back down to Callum. No, it is not
Kaiser.
Callum. It's Kaiser. Thank you very
Kaiser
much.
next. Yeah, just across the line now with a 36.373. Got a golf car right behind him, trying to pick up who that is. It's Chewy. He's just starting a lap there. So it is another golf. Who was that?
Mazzaspin it was. It was Mazzaspin. We've got Droftas out there about to get himself underway, of course. There's a lot of action out on track, and Denj has invalidated. All shot down, getting himself started as well. We've also got I Am Sloth starting a lap. Also, Callum Tyler. Where is he? There he is there. Well, this is a slow lap. He's gone very wide, and that is him putting it in the pit lane, of course.
Anyway,
yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. As Bozza gets told off by the Nightbot for spamming symbols. Suffer, Bozza. No, I'm only joking, mate. As, well, there you go. There you go. We've got I Am Sloth out there. Who is furthest along? I think it is all... Is it not? No, it is not.
It's Xerx. It's Xerx going again at the moment.
Has he turned his ERS on?
Sector 1.
Nah, his ERS is off.
He's still...
Nah, this is a bank.
He's going faster.
Yeah, but it's not going to... Nah.
Another banker.
Yeah, another banker. Another banker there, Housey, I would dare say. But we're going to focus on the guys yet to set a time. We've also got... well, who is that? That is Chewy Racing. Just lit up the middle sector.
Chewy.
And, yeah, he's got his ERS turned well and truly on. And thank goodness we can't see pillars as gifts, is what Katie's saying. That is very true, Katie. And yes, we do know that the great man, Infamous Pillars, only has 6 gifts to choose from, believe it or not. And they get used quite a fair bit. So anyway, Chewy Racing, here he comes. He sets his time of a 1 minute 37.3, and that puts him P2.
So Sloth's next. I've got him. If you go to the Hello Kitty car, Sloth is going to go across the line on the medium tyre and set a 136.085.
As well, where is Droftas? Droftas has just thrown that in the... Oh, there you go. Droftas playing the tactical game, and he has well and truly put a slow lap on the board, of course. There's not much action out on track. The guys who are out there, I dare say, are all coming into the pit lane. We've got Total P's out there on an out lap.
All shot down's just started a lap. I know that much for sure.
Nah, he's not even using his ERS. So that's another banker. So we're going to flick to... well, where is Total P's? There he is there. He's just prepping his car quite nicely. We've also got DJ Death Dragon out there as well. Where is DJ? Is he further along? He certainly is. So we're going to focus on DJ at the moment. As Aylin in the chat says hi. Very good from you, Aylin. Very, very good. Where is the great man anyway? But yes, DJ Death Dragon, he's getting himself underway. Team Hello Kitty, yes, you will notice that livery is a little bit different to the rest of the Kitty boys. Simply for the fact that DJ was a bit of a late inclusion, and that livery that the Hello Kitty regulars or the full-timers use, of course, was a daily livery, and, hence the name, so only available on that particular day or whatever it was. And so DJ Death Dragon's made the best of what he can do to sort of give us some sort of contrast on stream. He's got the proper base colour, and that's all that matters, to be fair, for us to pick him up.
The right colour dot.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. And that's how commentators sort of go off the colour dot, So we don't really care about the team names. I mean, we do, but I mean it's the dot. We use the dot. So there you go.
They're just dots to us.
We just apologise to everyone out on track there, but you are all known as dots. And
Dots.
no, it's a lot of love.
Well, it's better than being a number.
Yeah, that's. Oh no, hang on. Oh, that is huge. Total turn 3, yeah. Housey. Turn 3.
Well, just coming into turn 3, so it's actually on the exit of turn 2 he's managed to lose it, because I don't think he's managed to hit the curbs on turn 3 yet. So our first casualty of this session is Pease, and that is a big casualty as well.
That is
but, mind you,
huge.
didn't he do this last week as well? And then just like came back with a stunning drive last week. So
the caliber of the man is quite
let's not
high.
kid ourselves.
Yeah, he's a great racer. He is a great racer. But DJ Death Dragon on the medium sets a 1 minute 36.3, and not too bad from the DJ man. We've got two Rockstar Racing lads out there. One the extremist, and the second one is I Am Sloth. And I do apologise, Slothy boy. I did miss your first flying lap. He's currently up on his previous best by nearly a 10th. But Sloth on top of the timing charts with a 1 minute 36.0. So, Pease loves a good qualifying bottle, is what Alan is saying. And drop that saying, mushy peas in quali. The green giant in the race. Yes, yes.
Oh, do you remember that? Yes, green giant. That was sweet corn, though, not peas.
Well, I mean...
Jolly Green Giant, maybe you don't know of it over there, but
no,
yeah, it was Jolly Green Giant here. It was sweet corn. There you go, Sloth.
Well, there you go.
5'8".
As Katie chips in with needs some, what is that, cotton chips to go with that.
Cotton chips to go with it, yeah.
We call it flake, so I don't know if it's the same thing. You call flake cod? I'm not too sure. I don't know how it works over there. Well, I mean, I know in New South Wales they call potato cake scallops. So I mean, talk about being backwards. But here comes Casey Jennett, and he sets a 1 minute 35.5. And Casey on the soft compound, he's not going to improve that time on a medium there, Housey, if I do say so myself. But there you go. I'm not going to repeat that one, Droftas. You definitely try to catch me off guard every now and then. And well awake to you by now, my friend. You should have tried that when I first started the stream. I might have read it out, but we will push on. And we've got the extremist out there as well there, Housey. Currently, there he is there in the middle half of the back straight. And, looking nice and tidy. He is on the medium, so he's wanting to start this race on the medium, of course. The best tyre to start this one on. Reserve livery is the... That is Alan being a funny bugger. Yes, of course, Alan is the designer of the... He wants some what does he want? He wants some notoriety. Yes, Alan, our good friend Alan in the chat, that is Godfrey, designed the reserve livery. At the moment, it is sitting on top of the timing charts. And, of course, Alan last season was a full-time driver. He is one of the head stewards here today. He'll hate me saying that. I do apologise, Alan. It's all love there, brother. But, yes, he was Team Nintendo. And, that was last season, of course. This is this season, and he designed that reserve livery. Yes, the extremist sets a 1 minute 36.3, and that is P3 for now. Thank you, mate.
Casey, next one along.
I think he's going to improve. No, he's in the pit lane. He certainly is in the pit lane. We've got Charlie Scott. Well, he loves an invalidation. He loves clocking up laps. Does the Chazza, the Geordie Juggernaut. We've got Xerxes out there as well on the back straight. Half a second up on his previous best.
Spin, but he's invalidated. What's going on with these boys?
We've got Bozza in the chat saying, well, that's time for me to love yous and leave yous, but hope you lads have a great call and an exciting race ahead. Thank you, Bozza. Have a great day, my friend. And we'll catch up with you a bit later on, mate? But, unfortunate Bozza did miss, but he's looking forward to next week already. The lad is keen. And here comes Xerxes. Well, he's just lit up the middle sector there, Housey. He's nearly 2 seconds up on his previous best. Let's just see what Xerxes can do. He's in that, the very technical, very tricky third sector. That is Monster Energy Racing is the Xerx, man. And let's just see what time he can do. He's got a little bit of traffic in front of him. I do believe that might be Ramsell on an outlap in front of him. So we'll just keep an eye on Xerxes. 3 more corners to go to complete his lap as the Geordie Juggernaut. And no problem, mate. Chazza is currently out there as well. He's on the back straight, I do believe, but we'll flick to Chazza in a minute. But Xerxes, tank slapper coming out of that last corner. Sets a 1 minute 36.2, and that is P3.
Oh, and then just on a lap, but he's just invalidated, so is the extremist, but he's going to be probably boxing, so...
I think we'll watch Charlie Scott.
Charlie Scott.
Yes, the Geordie Juggernaut, and that is Chazza. Charlie Scott. Oh, he's very squirmish today. He doesn't look... Oh, he's done it again. Yeah. Come on, Chazza. Come on, Chazza. That's him. That's him done. That's him done. He's not going to get enough time to get around again. We've got 2 minutes remaining in this session. And Callum Tyler makes an appearance. He finally makes an appearance. We've also got Ramsell out there. Ramsell is leaving it to the death. If he's got enough fuel, he can probably go again. But Ramsell has not set a time yet, mate. And let's just see what he can do. All shot down. Yeah, thank you.
Currently 11th, yep, just about to take the line now. Going to get himself out of the drop zone. He does lose himself up P7 on that medium, 36.653.
Well, Droftas is, he's in the danger zone as well. Yet to set a time on that medium. And he's
done.
left it late. He has left it late. So Droftas needs a tidy lap. Ramsell is behind him. And, yeah, that's pretty much about it. So we're going to focus on Droftas, Ramsell, Callum, and Charlie Scott, of course. They're the ones yet to, they can make a dent in the running order, of course, and let's just see what Droftas can do. Yes, he is the pot one. he is the pot one Hello Kitty driver, as Droftas is about to set his timed run of a 1 minute 35.8. Well and truly safe, as Chaz is getting upset with the Nightbot. Oh, Chaz has binned it. Oh, no.
Ramsell.
Oh, no, he hasn't. No, he invalidated me. I apologise. I apologise there, Chaz. I got excited for a second. And
gets himself out at the moment. P10.
Let's just see if Callum's going to make this. He certainly is going to make it. There's 36 seconds remaining, and he's approaching the start-finish line now to get his lap underway. Of course, this will be it. This will be the push for Callum, and let's just see. It's either make or break right at the death, and that's the risky run. Of course, also got Casey out there. Just burning tyres is Casey, and there he is. There, of course, on top of the timing charts at the moment.
Kaiser's the next one.
Thank you, mate.
Obviously safe at the moment, P7
yes,
Kaiser, but he's just coming into the third sector now. And then it will be Chewy after that, but again, Chewy's safe at the moment. And he's on a slow lap anyway.
So, I mean, if you've got the pleasure of knowing the Geordie Juggernaut, you know his temper sometimes gets the better of him. And, he's telling the bot to shut up. So, I mean, that's quite interesting perspective there from Chazza. Yes, unfortunately, we have lost him. We've lost Mazepin. We've lost Total Peas. And let's just see if we're going to be losing Denge as well. Wow, that is huge.
No way.
And let's just see Callum. Callum is the only one that can change this running order here, mate. Well, this Q3 anyway. And let's just see what he can do. He's the only one. We are in the countdown stage of Q2. Callum approaching the last, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. That is 3 more to go after this one. Well, 4 more to go. 3 more to go after this one. Yeah, exactly right. He wants to keep it nice and tidy. Well, oh, no. Oh, hang on a minute. The controller just changed. There you go.
Right. 20. Yeah, no, he's still good. He's still good. Just coming out the final corner now. So can he get himself out? Doesn't. Goes P11. Best of the rest. 3 tyre choice with a 36.825. So that is our session done and dusted. We're going to lose Callum Tyler and Denge, Mazepin, Total Peas and Charlie Scott. Some big names there.
As Chazza is in the chat saying yes, he's just realised what he did. He just bit at the Nightbot. So, well, there you go. Chazza true to form, and good stuff by you, Chazza. We've also got Aylin stirring him up, saying Aylin might come out of retirement to teach Chazza some consistency. Oh, well, shots fired. Pew pew. So, great stuff. As Callum says he hates turn 3. Well, there you go. You and a lot of others there, my friend. We've seen a lot of Aussies, in the Aussie division, of course, lose it there. Turn 3, so you're not alone in that department there, my friend. Yeah, it did happen. It does happen, and it will continue to happen, of course, in this game. And, well, there you go. So, just that is the end of Q2. Let's just go through, wait for this screen to change over. We'll go through the running order, of course, and we'll get stuck into Q3. But there you go. Casey Jennett, these guys here in the top 10, whatever tyre you see that little, that yellow or the red dot with the S or the M, soft or medium, they will be starting the Grand Prix on that compound. So, Casey will be starting on the softs. I am Sloth with a great time there. As Energetics has just subscribed. Woo! Well done, Energetics. You should have done that weeks ago, but thank you very, very much. And we do appreciate all of that. We have lost Callum and Denge. I can't believe we've lost Denge. Mazepin, total peas. And Charlie Scott. That is 3 huge names. No disrespect to Callum or Mazepin, but that is 3 huge names we've lost in Q2. As we did touch on, look at that top 3. Casey, I Am Sloth, Droftas, Xerxes. Well, Xerxes a bit confused there. He's got the Japanese flag. And, well, there you go. I don't even know. I don't even.
One-time Honda livery in it.
Well, if that's the way he's going, I'm not too sure, mate. But,
I think he's been like that for a few weeks, to be honest. He'd just take anything apart from Carlos Sainz, like the rest of us.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, the rest of you lot. I mean, speak for yourself there, Ozzy. But well, you've got to speak to. You actually got to speak to 2-5 because he had the same thing and he actually worked out how to fix that. So next time you get an opportunity, speak to 2-5 and he'll teach you, or he'll give you a. Well, you don't want a one-on-one with him because he's a bit how you doing, but yeah, he'll give you the ins and outs on how to change that one. As Callum's offended. Oh, Callum. We've also got Stevie Sonoda. I'm done. He's lost me. Oh, Stevie Sonoda. That is brilliant. Oh, Xerxes, I wouldn't expect anything less from a man of your caliber. Stevie Sonoda. Oh, why did you do that now? Oh, that is hilarious. Oof.
So Extremist first one to blink in this Q3 session.
Sorry, I can't stop laughing. I've got to mute my mic.
Skate needs to get some tissues to wipe his eyes. At least. Does have a habit for this, does he? Bless him, Skate. I had him cracked up in hysterics the other day when we was having a bit of a private chat and a bit of a private session about I think that was that Suicide 5 or was that 2-5's
yeah, they were both
anniversary?
Yeah.
I got a laugh just thinking about it. It's a private joke. It's not for the airtime.
Yeah, it's not for airtime. We'll keep that one.
Skate was crying for 5 minutes, I swear.
Well, that's a rarity these days for me to be quiet for any period of time, of course. We've got Alan in the chat saying, that is a brilliant name, Stevie Sonoda. Oh my God. Nibble, Chazza. So, well, there you go.
Along with Yuki Wanda.
Walker is in the chat. Walks, how are you, my friend? And, well, there you go. There's a bit of banter between the Geordie Juggernaut and the man that is the Walker. And, well, Nibble, Chazza and Chazza saying someone's hungry. Oh, these boys have lost me. They've lost me. As Callum's saying, he's talking to Jeff. Come on, Callum. You're better than that, son. Who is first out there? Who is the first one to blink? I have lost my train. Thank you, mate. Thank you very, very much. I was on him. I wasn't too sure. I just did lose my train of thought there for a second. Or is it I Am Sloth? We've got 3.
No, Sloth's on an outlap. It's Extremist 100%.
Okay,
surely. Unless he's let his teammate go, but... Oh no, you're right. Yep, Sloth's jumped him along the way.
Sloth's jumped him along the way.
Took my eyes off of that. So it's Sloth.
Oh, good to see you well there, Walks. Good to see you well there, mate. And, well, we're going to have to keep our information input or output, so to speak, to a minimum. Yes, Walker is Mr. Engineer. Walker is engineer for the, well, I do believe the Hello Kitty boys. And so we'll just have to keep that one under wraps. As well, there you go. The bot has timed out Walker. That is brilliant for spamming emotes. So yeah, there you go. I Am Sloth, the first one out there on track. He's going to light up this track map. You're going to say, it happens all the time. You pump the lads up, and there you go. So we'll flick to the Extremist.
So it is the Extremist. I told you to stay with the Extremist.
Oh, yeah, look at it. Saved by the invalidation. That's almost as good as being saved.
No, there's still this.
Being saved by the safety car, mate. That's almost as good.
Let's hope it doesn't invalidate turn 20. Let's have a look. If you've got him, I'll move back and see who's next along. It's Casey next after.
Oh, there you go. Extremist is just invalidated as well. Well,
So is Casey. And he's crashed. Ooh, Casey's lost the front wing there at turn 20.
Well, there you go, right near the
It's
pit
gonna
lane.
be
So
Kaiser on invalidation. Oh my God! Could someone just set a lap, please? Droftus, please, come on, save us.
where is Droftus?
The
There he is.
saviour of Droftus. He's just
Oh,
crossed the line
he's in
now.
the
34.9.
34s. He is in the
So, there we go.
34s. Holy moly. As All Shot Down will be next. He's the 1 minute 35.9. There is also DJ Death Dragon currently out there as well. He will be next across the line there, Mr. Housey. And here he comes around that
Come on,
last
DK.
corner now. DJ Death Dragon, come on. Sets a 1 minute 35.7. And that is P2.
So there's Chewy now. Chewy crossing the line in the Golf racing car. Going to go P4 with a 36.343. Hello Kitty of Ramsel was out there. The chiropractor invalidated. Oh my God! If anyone else invalidates at that corner, I'm going to fucking lose it. That's ruined me now.
I mean, Housey's pumping himself up to bring it home, and there you go, the
Oh, no.
invalidation. But Xerxes will be next. He says a 1 minute 35.6. P2 for now there, mate.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, the pole time for the Australian side was a 35.022 from Rip the Beans.
Yes, it
We're
was.
already underneath that with Droftus' time. And just for your eggheads out there, the Q2 time was a 35.945 from Beans as well on the medium in Q2, and I think we had a 35.8. So we were under. So we're both under these Australian boys for the European lot time wise.
Yeah, exactly right there, mate.
Going again. Well, I can tell you some great facts about it, but we'll save it. Extremist 35.944 P4 for the time being.
Well, All Shot Down is out there. I'm not
All
too
Shot
sure.
Down.
Let's just see if he's going to... No, he's
Down.
going in the pit lane. He's in the pit lane. So
Yeah, he's down.
Ramsell is out there as well. Excuse me, yet to set a time.
Validated again. So he's boxing it. Droftus is going to be boxing it here. DJ, I would have thought, is going to be boxing it. So he already set a lap. He is. So Chewy is invalidated. Zerx, obviously on a slow down lap, excuse me. Ramsel, I think it's Ramsel. Yet to set a time. Just coming into the hotel section.
It's a very, very slow lap. It's a very, very slow lap from Ramsell. 135.36, and he hasn't even got nowhere near the start-finish line. So his fuel line is screaming at him. He is definitely going to go into the pit lane. We've got Casey Jennett out there on an out lap. So he's just prepping his car quite nicely. And let's just see if he's going to set a... Well, he should set a flyer, of course. He's currently out there. We've got 5.5 minutes remaining in this Q3 session, excuse me. And, well, there's still plenty of time for the boys to, well, get back out there on track. They're probably just waiting a little bit longer, as what the Q3 lads tend to do. Set a bit of a flyer. If they do, set one. If they don't, they go back into the pit lane, and they wait till the very end of the session and go whackety whack, whack, whack. And don't give us any respite, which we don't mind at all. But, yes, Casey Jennett, he's out there at the moment, and let's just see what time he can do. Of course, he was on top of the timing charts in Q2, albeit on the soft compound, which he will start the race on, and well, he will be pitting a lot earlier, as he's just set a purple first sector there, Housey, and so the lad is absolutely on it. And well, I haven't actually seen Casey attack a track at the moment. This is the first time out for myself, and it's actually quite impressive as the lad, of course, as I did touch on early doors. Big shout out to him. He did help us out with the commentary, probably for the first 4 rounds that were streamed to the YouTube, of course. But yes, of course, now we're all via Twitch. So Casey has had some prior commitments, family commitments, that couldn't continue with the commentaries. Great to see him back out there, especially out on track in that famous reserve livery as designed by Mr. Aylan.
Purple sector 2 as well for Casey. Let's just see if he can manage the treacherous turn 20 when he gets to it. And if he invalidates, that's it. I'm turning off. That's it. I'm done. Don't go take some aspirin or something.
Yeah, do something, mate. Yeah, thin that blood right out, mate. You don't want it boiling on you. But yes, here we go.
Oh, it was tight.
Oh,
He's gonna box it.
boo!
Oh my good God.
I shouldn't be booing the drivers, but that's in the pit lane, and we're pumped up for a lap. But Casey's just teasing us there, and well, there you go. Here comes Kaiser. Kaiser setting himself up for another shot at it, and he's the only one out there at the moment on a bit of a hot lap. So, albeit just starting, but yeah, he's the only one. So that's the one that we're going to watch at the moment there, Housey. So Kaiser Team Rockstar Racing, and yet to set a time as well as I am Sloth. Same with Casey and same with Ramsell, who has just made an appearance out there on track. So, well, interesting to note, Droftas is out there again. So all the boys are starting to come back out and, well, fire up for the final, well, to the finale, we'll say, of Q3.
Yep, 2 minutes 48 seconds to go as we're riding on Volvo Kaiser down the back straight. Let's see if he can manage this couple of turns here, turns 8 and 9, without losing too much traction. He does so, gets back on the power for the second DRS zone, keeps it narrow towards that blue part of the track. You've got to be careful on that as well, because you can get track invalidation by going too narrow there. I found out the hard way.
Yes.
So here we go. Turn 40. Into the sequence of right-handers. So it's 15, 16, and then into 17. Easy to lose a back ender if your brake bias is too far towards the rear. Here we go then, under the hotel. Those lovely lights. Here we go, the treacherous turn 20. Can we keep it inside track limits? Yes. Take that nice and wide, so he done that one nicely, Kaiser. Going to set a decent enough lap time here of a 1:35.419.
That's not too bad at all from Mr. Kaiser. Great stuff.
Nice.
As we'll flick up to Ramsell. Where is Ramsell? Oh, there he is. He's just gone through the first sector. Who is next? We've got a Hello Kitty out there.
Is next.
Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you very much. As we've got Walker in the chat. Droftas on pole by about 6 hours. Take it, Pillars don't want to be shown up by someone who's played. Oh, Walker, mate. Walker, don't. Don't walk. I mean, I know these boys, and I know the banter, and yeah, Walker is on point. Don't, Walker. I'm trying. But yes, here comes All Shot Down. All Shot Down is approaching that last corner. There he is. There. Let's just see what time he can do. He's got to do better than a 1:35.9 is what he's done. Oh, just 1 minute 35.824. Thank you very much, Housey. Oh, Chewy's out. Chewy is out. Oh,
no, it's not. It's Zerks, wasn't it?
Oh, was that Xerxes? Oh, that was Xerxes. That was a huge crash. That was huge. That would have thrown Chewy off big time.
Turn 20 again.
Turn 20 again. That was massive by the Xerx, man.
Droftas, here we go. Improving. He does 34.828. Improves his pole time. Does Droftas. Ramsell about to cross the line to set a time. He does at 36.412 P8. Xerxes' car still stranded there. At this point in time, at least he hasn't got far to walk to the pits.
Yeah, that's right. He's right. It's exactly right. At least he has. That's exactly right. Who else is out there?
Offside. DJ's about to set a time.
Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you very much. DJ Death Dragon almost level pegging with his previous best in Sector 2. He sets a 1 minute 35.3. P2 from DJ. Great stuff. We might get to see him in the commentary box after all. As Zerx is in the chat saying, well, that's such a good track. And Katie doing what Katie does best, throwing some sticks Xerxes' way. Saying if you think you're going to crash, don't. Excuse me.
He's had a bit of traction problem, Sloth. Currently yet set a time goes past Xerxes' stranded wheel. So this isn't the best time from Sloth. He can do a lot better than that, 35.753, but he can't because the time is at 0. So Sloth, P5 at best.
The Extremist has invalidated, so that's his session done. We're watching Chewy racing. So Chewy is next along. Let's not forget Casey is out there as well. And there's 3 cars very nose to stern to each other. Chewy sets a 1 minute 36.3. Where is Ramsell? Where is... Oh, Casey's around! Casey's out! Well, that's Casey done. That is huge. That is huge. We'll flick back up to Ramsell. And let's just see... Well, Ramsell's out as well! What is going on? Turn 20 is claiming the lives of these UK lads, and well, there you go. That is Q3 done and dusted as Ramsell just putts across the line there, and he will start in P9. Wow,
Wow.
wow, wow.
I'm lost for words, to be honest. I'm just
20.
lost for words.
Turn 20 has thrown up an absolute doozy as, well, the boss man from Team Hello Kitty is saying Kitty 1-2 hello. That's Joftas's way of being clever. We've got Charlie Scott or the Geordie Juggernaut. Calm down. Yes, come on. Exactly right. Thank you, Chazza. I appreciate your concern there, mate. But yes, Joftas, well, have a look at that. 5/10 ahead of DJ Death Dragon, who is P2, and then you got Kaiser in P3. Xerxes, well, survives and he's, P4. We did see Xerxes lose it at that famous turn 20 there. But yes, he did set a time and he will start P4. I Am Sloth P5. All shot down P6. The Extremist P7. Chewy Racing P8. Ramsell P9. And Casey will start in 10th position as Ramsell, the chiropractor, has just joined the chat and he's quite happy with his efforts there. So he'll be starting in P9.
Yeah, nice word. Rhymes with duck. Brilliant stuff. Well, this could be an interesting race if what we've seen in qualifying can be anything to go by. So we'll let these guys just go on, sort their setups out. We can run you through a couple of stats while we're waiting. So last week's results, for anyone that didn't see, Pills took P1 and Denge was P2. Peas was P3. Pole position last week was Pillars. Fastest lap last week in the race was Charlie Scott, and driver of the day was Peas. Peas is on an 8-week run at the top of the drivers' table and pot 1. Pillars has moved himself up to P3 for the first time in the top 3 this season for him, and the best result of the season so far were last week, obviously that P1. Peas, Droftus, Sloth, Energetics, Zerks and Pills are the only guys to be in the top 3 all season, so have held 1, 2 or 3 at some point in the season. And Denge has moved himself up to P5, DJ Death Dragon after last week up to P9. After a good start to the season, Energetics has dropped down to P8. Charlie Scott and LZ Elbow, the only guys to stay in the same position or move up each week so far, although LZ Elbow is only on, I think, his 3rd race here this week with us, so don't read too much into that. Not that I'm trying to put you down, LZ, because you are a decent driver.
Second, I think. Oh, he started at Singapore.
Yeah.
I do believe.
I think this is his 3rd,
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll move on. Pills is on a 5-week run of staying at the same position or moving up, and Denge is on a 4-week run of staying at the same position or moving up. DJ is on a 4-week run of staying the same or moving up. Charlie Scott also on a 4-week run of staying the same or moving up. Chewy as well on 4 weeks at P7. Zerks is last 2 weeks at P6. Extremist has been P12 the last 2 weeks. Ramsell 2 weeks at P14. Callum Tyler 2 weeks at P15. Best results last week for the Bannister, a P9, so congratulations to him. He'll be looking to improve on that this week. DJ, best result last week as well for him, P5, so currently P2 out on there on the track, so looking for the best result for him this season. And LZ Elbow last week, best result for him was a P6. This is a good stat, and I'm sorry LPE for doing this, but LPE, the driver with the most DNSs or DNFs this season was 7.
Oh, you didn't.
So not the.
You didn't.
I did. I did, and I'll just shame the Aussie League as well, because unfortunately he's matching One Slick, who also has 7 on the Australian side.
Yeah, he's had but he won. He won last night, of course, and
he won today.
Got the monkey off his back, and he's quite happy about it, to be honest too. So there you go.
Same position constructors for the last 4 weeks, so that's Jaguar top, Kitty 2nd, and Golf 3rd. And that, we've got some more information. We'll save it for a safety car, seeing as we're getting round to the tail end of the lap now.
Exactly right. We've just gone through the, while you're talking, we've just been flicking the cameras through the running order. We are up to Charlie Scott, or the Geordie Juggernaut, in Chazza in Monster Energy. LPE P16 in Team Jaguar. Bannister, there he is there. P17 Monster. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Paul Watson gets a bit tail happy and into the wall there on a formation lap. We've got Elbow, there he is there. That is Golf Racing. Paul Watson coming back around now, and Energetics are rounding out the grid. So buckle in, folks. We'll get this one underway. And, well, as the boys line up, we will take you away. We'll wait for these famous 5 red lights and get racing.
Sorry, I'm just looking at Droftus's message before Ramsels there. I've only just spotted
yeah.
that. Alright, you watch the front, I'll watch the rear as we get this one underway.
So, 2 lights, 3
I've
lights,
got
4 lights,
no
5
revs.
lights.
Here we go, we've got revs.
And we are away
Go.
here at the Yas Marina circuit here in Abu Dhabi. Great start by Droftes. Kaiser into P2. Fantastic. We've got Xerxes on the inside. He's making a move. Xerxes up to P3. DJ Death Dragon down to 4th. And so far, so good from the lads.
Yep, looks clean. 4 wide at the back between sort of Mazispin, Chewy, Alzad, Elbow, Casey around that area, but they're all through clean. Still clean by the looks of it at the back end. 3 golf cars together.
Oh, I tell you what though, Housey, have a look at this battle. I mean, it's only early doors, yes, only the first couple of corners, but DJ Death Dragon and I Am Sloth, old mates, and well, there you go. They are having a cracking battle for 4th and 5th at the moment. Of course, look at this, look at that sight. Some 3, some 4 wide coming down that back straight.
DJ's run it long. Missed his breaking point, DJ there.
Well, he certainly has. We just caught the tail end of it, and Total Peace is around!
Peace is round.
Total Peace is around, and that is going to affect his progress, of course. There is a front end wing, well, there's an end plate on track. I'm not too sure who that was. Total Peace has been put all the way back down to the back of the grid.
And Denge now hit DJ, sorry to cut you off, and Denge hit DJ on the tail end coming into turn 11.
And we've got a virtual safety car, folks. We do have a virtual safety car. There is Andenge, and yes, missing a full front nose, so he will have to get that one all fixed up.
Pretty hard. So not good for Andenge and Peas or PW for Watson.
Well, interesting to note too there, Housey.
Not having a great start.
We've got DJ Death Dragon with a missing front left-hand end plate, so he's definitely going to go into the pit lane and get that
down.
Nah, I think it's just a timing screen all sorting itself out. Xerxes is currently in P2, which is fantastic. A great start by that lad. Starting in P4. We are under green conditions. And Droftas already nearly out of the DRS zone. And he wants to do that within the first 3 laps of us going green. Of course, there is no DRS for the first 3. And Droftas doing his thing up front.
LPE had a bit of a moment. Coming into turn 2. Dropped a place. What's Casey doing? Oh, he must have had to let him by. That's a harsh. Casey had to let him back by after LPE exited stage left. The game's obviously deemed that as gaining time, so crashing the car is gaining time, and he had to. Casey looked like he had to let LPE back past there, and he's also lost a spot to Charlie Scott as well there. So unfortunate for Casey.
Well, hang on a minute. We have just been joined in the chat by the Amigo, Infamous Pillars, and he's not out there racing, but he's in the chat. Come on, Pills. But there you go. Elbow in P7. Have a look at those golf racing boys. P7, P8, P9. Fantastic stuff to see. As well, as Housy's noises are very, very annoying if you don't know them. But there you go. We've got a spinning Jaguar. What has happened at on the back straight?
Yeah. That was Casey, I think. Casey and LPE getting all tangled up on the exit of, what is that, turn 9?
I missed where it was. I'm on LPE at the moment. He's approaching, well, he's in Sector 3 as we speak there, Housey. But there you go. Lap 2 of 28 is a long way to go. As well, we've lost the timing screen is all kaput. So we do apologise, folks. Because I don't have it. I do not have it. I've got, well, they're starting to come in now as the Extremist. That's the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 1:39.4. And that is the Extremist all over the back of Ramsell here, mate. As Elbow is all over the back of his teammate in Chewy as well. So as these timing screens start to come back, I get to see where they're all at. There is Energetics, of course. Started dead last in Energetics. And he's on the back of Chazza. The Geordie Juggernaut is under the pump by Energetics. Let's just see what happens here. Oh, Energetics sends it, and he gets that move done. Fantastic move by Energetics up into P12, Housey.
Sloth looking for a move on Xerxes down the back straight. He's going to have it done up the inside. Xerxes is going to fight it, but there's no way back from that. So Sloth up to second. He's looking now to get off up the road after Droftus, who's got a 1.6 second lead. Pease has just got past Bannister for P10.
As Blue Dog has just joined the chat. Let's go, Rockstars. Have a good call, boys. I'm off to work. No worries, Bluey. Have a great day, my friend. As we'll have a look at Ramsell, because Ramsell is all over the back of the Extremist. The chiropractor is having a ring-a-ding-ding here at the Yas Marina circuit. Yes, he's going to have to go into some sort of fuel-saving mode. That fuel light is yellow at the moment. I dare say he'll be praying on another VSC or a SC, so to speak, where he can flick it into lean and... save some fuel that way. So Ramsell having a great day of it so far. Droftas has checked out. He's already broken the DRS zone and he is already 1.5 seconds ahead. And as I do speak of the great man, well, there you go. I am Sloth and Droftas level pegging. And Slothy boy ain't letting Droftas go. This is fantastic stuff. As Xerxes is in P3, ahead of his teammate, all shot down by some considerable margin. And, well, to be honest with you, Xerxes has improved a hell of a lot on this game. And it is great to see him up in the top end of the running order. We've also got All Shot Down in P4. Fantastic stuff by him. The Extremist in P5. He's all over the back of All Shot Down. All Shot Down, there's a bit of a gap between him and the front three. Ramsell is there and thereabouts. He's just in the DRS zone of the Extremist. 1.001 seconds. At the moment, he's out of it. But before that registry line or the DRS detection point, he was well and truly under the second. We've got Elbow. We've got a safety car. We have lost. Who have we lost? Who have we lost?
Looks like LPE.
LPE is out. Oh, no. Oh, you know what this... We can, you know what this means? We can actually have a good look at the start. Replay! Let's just have a quick look at the start there, folks. And this is the instant replay of the boys getting underway. Let's have a bit of a look. There you go. So far, so good. All coming through that first part of the lap, or the first couple of corners. Nice. And look at that start there by Kaiser. Kaiser gets into second position, and well, absolutely brilliant from everyone involved. As we'll go back to the live screen, of course, and Droftas doing what Droftas does. Quite comfortable up front is the Droft man. The new Portonian is what is it more known as around the traps. And yes, there is Droftas P1. I am Sloth P2.
Elbow going to be the first one to pit on the softs. Is he going to get rid of these softs? He is going to get rid of these softs. Is Chewy going to follow him? He is. So the two boys on the two boys on the softs. Balin. P's also in on the softs after his not so good start. So he's going to be looking to get this one back on track. Who else is out there on the softs? Well, Charlie Scott's just put the softs on, so I'm not sure if he's going to come back in. Paul Watson as well got the softs on at the moment. No laps on them, so did they get in just as the safety car was called, because they are a little bit further back around the track. Leader's just coming onto the back straight, and Paul Watson's just coming underneath the hotel.
Well, there you go, and that
picks himself up a warning.
That's what I was going to say, the first one of the day, and that is Casey Jennett.
It wasn't the first one of the day. Callum was the first one of the day under the VSC. He got a penalty, but I think he served it in the pit stop.
There you go. But well, the track limits first one of the day anyway, and there you go. Energetics up 11 places. Well, if you let me finish before you cut me off there, old mate. Not joking. I'm joking there, brother. But yes, Energetics up 11 places. Bannister up 9 places, which is fantastic to see. We've got Kaiser down 7, unfortunately. Elbow up 7. But DJ Death Dragon, he is down 10. He's out of position a little bit. And there he is there. We've got Chewy Racing, of course. DJ had to get a nose change at the start of the Grand Prix. Missed what happened to him. Chewy Racing, there he is there. P13, total Ps. P14, and looking to make a bounce back, of course. This safety car has kind of helped the guys a little bit out of position, so to speak. We've got Charlie Scott, or Chazza, the Geordie Juggernaut, on the back straight there. There he is there. And, well, he started 15th. He currently is 15th. Casey Jennett, there he is there. P16 started 10th, and Dange down 5 places into P17. Interesting to note, he has put the hard compound on, looking to run them very long, if not towards to the end of the Grand Prix.
Is this a... Is this a stop like we saw earlier? A bit of a tactical? Is he going to come back in this lap and switch back off?
I don't think so. I don't think the mediums will make it from this point on to the end. So we've got Paul Watson there in P18. We're only on lap 5 of 28, and we've got Callum Tyler in P19. We have unfortunately lost LPE, so just missed what happened to him there. A bit of a spin, obviously, but Droftas getting a good look at that safety car. Very, very close to the Aston Martin, and well, there you go. Safety car conditions. Let's have another look at that. Well, the starting of the Grand Prix, and there it is. There, they all got away very, very cleanly, and such a great start from all involved. As Xerxes trying to send on the inside, moves himself up into third place and holds third place, so to speak. He's currently still in third, and that was great. Really, really, really good start and clean by absolutely everybody, and that's what we appreciate. We'll flick these back to the tyres there, Housey, so I don't get lost. And there we go. So. Well, most of the field absolutely on the mediums. You've got everyone up until from P1 to P14, all on the mediums. Charlie Scott on the softs. We've got Casey on the mediums, of course. He did start on the softs. And Dench looking to stretch that hard compound all the way to probably the next safety car, if not the end of the Grand Prix. Paul Watson out there on the softs. And, of course, Callum Tyler in P19, as I did touch on. He is on the mediums.
Yep, hopefully he'll just catch the back of the pack, and by the time we get to Sector 3, and hopefully we'll get underway and resume racing this lap. So, what's that? Monster Energy looking good at the moment in 3rd and 4th. We've got Rockstars in 2nd and 5th, as the safety car is going to be in this lap.
Most certainly is.
In 1st and 6th.
He most certainly
First
is.
of the Golfs is Mazepin at the moment, 7th. A good drive from Mazepin so far. Bannister doing a good job as well on P8. Kaiser after that good start down to P10, unfortunately. The guys warming their tyres, trying to keep temperature in their tyres and brakes for this restart.
Well, especially being on the mediums, Housey, we did see a couple of lads at the restart, especially that last corner, light up the rears there and spin towards the pit lane, and that is something you've got to be extremely careful of here at the Yas Marina circuit. If those rears aren't warm enough, around you will go. So we are currently riding on board with I Am Sloth. Droftas is the lead car, and let's just see when Droftas picks his point. And, well, there you go. He has picked it. And, well, Sloth very tentative coming around that last corner, but Droftas has bolted. And there you go. Well, very good restart by all involved. I Am Sloth just half a second behind Droftas. Have a look at this. The two monster boys, P3 and P4. Fantastic effort by those two. Xerxes and All Shot Down. Excuse me. The Extremist is having a good look at All Shot Down. Is he going to send it? He certainly is. Under braking. Oh, well, there you go. All Shot Down hangs it in there, and he says, "No, you don't, son. I am keeping my 4th place. Think about it somewhere else, because I am defending this with all my might." Great stuff by All Shot Down. Ramsell up into P6, the chiropractor, doing his thing. And Mazepin, well, he's having a fantastic race to date there, Housey.
He is, so I just took my eyes off for a minute because I've just noticed Pease is in, he's got a ghosted car, so I don't know whether he's dropped out the session. I didn't see it pop up. I'm just frantically seeing if I've got him to invite him. I don't know if he's still here or not, but his car is certainly ghosted.
Well, let's have a look. Let's just have a look. Where is he? Yes.
And he's dropping down.
He's out of the... Okay, Pease needs an invite. Total Pease needs an invite. Do you want to get onto that for us, please? As Housey, and I'll continue on with this stream. But yes, All Shot Down. There he is there in P5, as I did touch on. And Extremist got by him while we're flicking through to see if... well, Total Pease was in the session. There's an invite coming your way, Pease. Just hang in there, mate. We've got Ramsell P6, as I did touch on. Mazepin having a great race. And there he is there, doing a fantastic job for the Golf Racing team. Up in the P7, the highest of the Golf boys is the lad. Bannister doing a great job as well into P8, but there is a bit of a freight train happening behind him. We've got Albo there as well. Albo P9. DJ Death Dragon, come on, trying to make a dent into this top 10. He's just on the 10th position at the moment, being harassed.
On the push there on those softs.
He certainly is there, Housey. He absolutely is.
Oh, he's just picked up a penalty.
Hang on, we've just lost Kaiser. We have lost Kaiser. Kaiser is out.
Kaiser, where's his car?
Sector 3.
17, is it?
Sector 3, just before the bridge.
That's that. Yeah, that's that braking zone that I said about earlier. It was easy to lose the rear.
Oh, what happened with DJ? Got it all wrong on his braking point, and there he's just dropped two positions as and Denj swings it by DJ Death Dragon up into 11th place. DJ down into 12th. Chewy Racing 13th. Casey's just made a move on the the lagged out total P's, and that'll be probably his internet there, my friend. Let's have a flick back. He's still not in the session, so where is?
I have sent him.
No, you're right. You're
I
right.
don't know if he's online. I did send him one. I could send him another one if you wish.
Yeah, mate. Bombard him if you can. At least that way.
Bob him with him.
At least that way, if one doesn't work, he's got a couple there to get himself back in. Droftas, well, I Am Sloth is hanging on to the back of this Hello Kitty of Droftas. Yes, Droftas and I Am Sloth are checking out. Have a look at the gap they've already put on Xerxes. Xerxes is 2 seconds behind I Am Sloth at the moment, and the Extremist a little bit further back, 1.5 seconds. We've got a yellow flag in Sector 3. I'm not too sure who's that for. It doesn't come up on the track map, but we'll keep pushing on anyway. As DJ Death Dragon finally got by Chewy. Now he's on the bounce back, is DJ. He's all over the back of Andenj. Have a look at this. We've got Bannister, Andenj, and
that?
Chewy is out. Chewy is out. What has happened to Chewy?
That's turn 20. Exit of turn 20.
Oh, thank you, Energetics. Energetics slows right up to give us a good view of that. And there you go. So Chewy Racing is out. Energetics probably doing exactly what Sebastian did, just checking up on Chewy to see if he's okay, and that is fantastic stuff. You're all right, mate.
You're all right, mate. Look like he's in a bit of a problem there.
Exactly right. So Droftas, I'll tell you what, that VSC, he's at 1.5 seconds ahead of Mr. Sloth at the moment, and he has definitely broken that DRS point at the moment. Yes, yeah, under VSC conditions, but these boys should adhere to their delta and stay within about 0.3 of it. You want to be a little bit shy of it, of course. This game has the tendency to hit you for 6 if you're too close to that. So yes, Droftas has done a fantastic job in P1.
Bannister getting close to Andenj there. Andenj just managing to pull on the back straight. DJ Death Dragon looking for a move around the outside of Bannister. Is he going to get it done? He does get it done. Moves himself up to P10 then, does DJ. So the only one guy left out there on the softs at the moment is Paul Watson in 14th.
He's on
Casey and Charlie
five lap
Scott,
old
I think
softs.
yeah, they managed to just pit under the VSC there. Charlie Scott and Casey at the back, 16th and 17th. I think they were the other two. They were still running the softs, so Casey, interestingly enough, putting the hards on as well. So we've got 2 runners with the hards at the moment, and Denj up in P9 and Casey in P17.
We've got a new viewer, I do believe. It hasn't followed the channel as of yet. He or she, SuffXR6, is asking for the Discord. This is an invite-only league, my friend. Get yourself a follow. Watch us, and we'll endeavour to get back to you if you want to be a part of it. We have got 2 divisions, the Australian division and the UK division, and you are currently watching the UK division. So let's just have a look to see where the closest battle on track is. And at the moment, it is DJ Death Dragon and Denj. And Denj is, he's pulled himself from the bottom end of the table up into P9. Of course, well and truly out of position was the lad. Excuse me, during qualifying, did not qualify to his standards, but yes, finds himself into P9. DJ Death Dragon, well, he's hanging on a little bit. He's still within the DRS zone.
LZ Mazepin in front.
Exactly right. So LZ finally got ahead of Mazepin. Mazepin is, he was the lead golf racing.
DJ's lost it.
Was the lead racing golf racing lad, but it looks like there's been team orders come into play, and Elbow is now ahead, and Denj is all over the back of Mazepin, and DJ Death Dragon Callum has just got past Bannister, and that is a great move for position, and that is up into P11.
DRS assisted, that was Callum Tyler on Bannister, second DRS zone. It's got a bit squirrely on the exit though, so he's looking to move forward from here is Callum.
As we've got Infamous Pillars in the chat saying, big race for Elbow, and Mazepin now got to bring this home safely. Exactly right there, Pillars. They are sitting 7th and 8th, mate, which is a great result for your team there. Unfortunately, you are missing this week. That was a Hello Kitty going very deep there, and that must have been DJ Death Dragon. He's still got all 4 wheels, no damage, so to speak of, but there you go. DJ Death Dragon coming around the last corner at the moment. Droftas is being slowly caught by I Am Sloth there, but unless Droftas is just saving his tyres ever so slightly, but Iron Sloth is starting to reel him in, mate. And, well, 1.1 seconds is the margin at the moment. And as we do know, you want to be in the, well, within that 1 second range for these two massive DRS zones. As infamous Pillars saying, this is killing me, not racing. Well, Pillars, it's killing us, mate. You're a great racer. You're good to watch. And, well, there you go.
At least you're missing turn 20.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. So, well, and Danger's lining up Mazepin here. Let's just see if he's going. Mazepin goes a little bit defensive, and Danger's going to lunge it down the inside, and Mazepin gives him the well-respect that he deserves, and there you go. Well, and Denge takes that position. Oh, a bit squirmish on exit was Mazepin, and Denge will move on to elbow now.
Offline. Yeah, that's what happens when you get offline there. Mazepin, to be fair, doing the right thing, giving Denge room, and paid the price for it on the exit, trying to get the traction down. Unfortunate that. But he's still having a good drive, his Mazepin, P8.
We just seen Charlie Scott get by Ramsell on the back straight there, and Charlie Scott moves himself up into 14th place. He's on the hunt for energetics. He's quite a little bit off him, 7.3 seconds. But we'll flick back up to DJ Death Dragon and Mazepin, because this is starting to heat up a little bit. Yes, DJ is reeling him in hand over fist, just 0.4 of a second now, folks. And let's just see what that is. A great camera shot. I wish you could select that the helicopter. Whatchamacallit, camera, so to speak. And, well, there you go. That is a brilliant, brilliant shot of the Hello Kitty and, well, the golf racing driver of Mazepin. And as you did touch on, Droftas is in. He's put the softs on. Interesting to note. So he'll be looking to stop again. So he's trying to do a two-stopper as the Droft man. And, well, DJ Death Dragon, he's still with there and thereabouts of, Mazepin. As we'll flick up to Denge. Denge is having a great race so far. Let's not forget, he's on 6-lap-old hards. And those hards probably will go to the very end of the Grand Prix, if not to the next safety car. And he's put himself well and truly in a good position with that hard compound on.
DJ on Mazepin on the back straight. Sorry, DRS assisted. Gets his move done nicely. Up to P6 now is DJ. Off up the road. Chasing down Denge, he was just previously talking about. And
looks like Energetics is going to get the move on Paul Watson. He certainly has. And that is Energetics moving himself up into 11th place on the back straight. Great move by Energetics. And that is using the track to your advantage. As Ramsell, yes, as you did touch on, well, there you go. Ramsell gets himself by the using the DRS zone. And, sorry?
Charlie Scott's just spun on the exit there of turn 9.
Well, I tell you what, folks. I tell you what, folks. The Geordie Juggernaut is feeling the pressure as Droftas put the moz on him at the start, saying Chazza for pole, and then next thing you know, Chazza finds himself towards the back end of the field. That is unfortunate, Chazza. Keep it going, son. You are a quality racer. You can well bounce back from here, of course. As and Denge and Elbow battle resume there, Housey.
Yep, Zerx has just pitted out of P3, so these two will pass him here, which they do. DJ also gets past. There'll be a few that gets past. Where's he come out in terms of with Droftas? So is he going to come out behind Droftas, Zerx? He is, I believe. I'm not watching it, but just looking at the telemetry. So yeah, Zerx out. I know he gets done a few more places. So, and Denge and Elbow is the battle though, as you said.
Even Total P's and Energetics. Total P's getting real racy behind Energetics. Yeah. And, well, there you go. Oh, Energetics taking his racing line. Total P's thinks better of it. And Paul Watson all over the back of Total P's here. So this is very interesting to say the least.
Nice little battle.
It very much is there. It very much is there, mate. As Droftas gets by Callum into 6th place. And he is on the hunt. Yes, Droftas will be looking to stop again there, folks. As
got past LZ Elbow as well. But Elbow looking for the retake on the second DRS zone. Is he going to be able to get it done? This is round it outside and up the inside into the next one. There was a bit of chat about this in the Discord, but they get it nicely done. Good driving from Denge and LZ there. Hats off to you. LZ gets that 3rd place back. But that battle's going to go, I think.
It certainly is. As Aylin has joined the chat again. saying he's putting his suit and tie on now. He needs a cool-headed manager. That is brilliant from you, Aylin. As always, of course, as Xerxes is in P11, all over the back of Paul Watson here, mate. Total P's is still lagged out of the session.
Still, yeah.
He's got a red X next to his name. And, well, interesting to note, yes, Aylin is in the chat. He can see that. You can see that red X next to Total P's. And he's been like that for quite some time there, Aylin. I dare say within the first few laps. And then next thing you know, we've tried to send him invites to get him back in. He just can't quite make it, as Denj is starting to reel in elbow again. And yes, it's just 0.2 of a second. Have a look at the lad. He is pushing him through the Yas Marina.
Dirks is close on the back of Paul Watson as well. A little bit of confusion with Total P's ghosted car. He's going to get up the inside here. It's going to be a beautiful move from Xerx.
Oh.
For Watson, a little bit of contact, unfortunately. Watson's around. Going into, what was that, turn 5. Unfortunate. I don't think there was any malice there from Xerx, to be honest with you. Looked fair enough, just on one of those unfortunate things. LZ elbow, and then just got him back, and here we go again. It's the same move as last time, but just a little bit further back this time, LZ. Can't make it round the outside this time into turns 12 and 13, so Andenj got that position. Obviously the hard tyre versus the medium on LZ elbow. But Andenj, maybe now, can he just stretch his legs? We'll keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Who else we got? All shot down, close to Xerx, probably the next closest, apart from DJ getting involved in this Andenj and LZ elbow battle.
I think that's the closest battle at the moment. DJ started, well, as those two are in front of him were battling, DJ has just reeled them in ever so slightly. It's just within 0.4 of a second now, that bunch of 3 from Andenj elbow and DJ Death Dragon getting very, very spicy indeed. So looking forward to seeing how this one unfolds. We have just gone past the halfway point of this Grand Prix. We are on lap 15 of 28 as Callum Tyler gets a 3-second time penalty for his troubles. Great move by DJ Death Dragon on elbow and moves himself up into 4th position.
And look who's prowling now behind. Look who's on the prowl.
Mr. Droftass,
behind LZ.
The new Portonian.
There we go.
And here we go on that soft compound. Let's just see. Well, he's chewing his DRS, but it's a bit of a DRS train, so he's not going to get the job done too easy, so to speak, there, Owsy. Let's just see. Under braking. No, he's not. He's playing the long game, is Mr. Droftass.
With the soft tyres as well. I thought with the soft tyres he'd have had that. Let's see if he can do it on the second DRS. But like
look
you
at
said,
the traction coming out of that.
Great exit again.
Yeah, look at that. Brilliant stuff by Droftass.
Equal about now. Again, he's got to not hit his teammate here.
There you go. Move done. Droftass moves himself up into 5th position. DJ Death Dragon 4th. So there you go. The Hello Kitty boys doing their thing, of course. Yes,
Xerx on energetics. Here we go. Sorry. It's a bit of a move up the inside. There's a bit of wheel banging going on. It's this section where I told people to be
that was very close.
They just about kept it clean. Brilliant driving again from energetics and Xerx. But look who's, again, sat behind, all shot down.
And there you go. Xerxes finally gets that move done, up into 8th place. Energetics 9th. And as you did touch on, all shot down joining the party. As Droftass moves ahead of DJ Death Dragon. I reckon that's team orders. And, well, there you go.
Down the front straight, that was.
There you go. So there's a bit of a lift, or so to speak, because DJ needs to box. Yeah, DJ probably knows that Droftass is on a 2-stopper, and he needs to push. He needs to make these laps count if he's going to make it work at the end of the Grand Prix. And Ramsell there in P11. He's all over the back of all shot down. This is a cracking battle. The chiropractor looking to make a move on the Monster Energy Racing lad. And let's just see if he can get this job done. There is a huge DRS zone approaching. But yes, all shot down will have the same, tow from Energetics. So they are very, very close together. This will be a DRS train.
Might be getting double done here. Might be getting a bit of double dragon going on the case here. Although those boys in front, Ramsell not the best of exits there compared to the cars have all shot down and Energetics all shot down, gets past Energetics. Ramsell's got a very, very good run. And I think, did Energetics just lift there? I suspect that might have been a lift. Lets his teammate of Ramsell through.
Well, Energetics on 15-lap-old mediums, so he'll be looking to box any lap soon. He's probably preying on a safety car, if not probably to stretch those mediums a little bit longer. And I do know energetics, is great on saving tyres. And, well, he will probably look to do a medium soft here and to see if he can make that one work. We'll flick back up to Droftas because Droftas is now within 0.3 of a second
He's
to
right on the back of Andenge.
And,
He's right on the back of the extremist.
And Denge is on 10-lap-old hards. Droftas on pretty much brand new softs. So this should be a very easily pickings for Droftas, of course. He'll get great exits coming out of these corners just because of the softer, stickier compound. And let's just see if he can make this work. He wants to make quick work of this one here, Droftas, because it is going to hamper him towards the end. He does need to box again.
Here we go then. Dives down. Here we go. Down into turn 5. He's going to be up the inside. No. Very good on the brakes from Andenge there.
Have a look at these two.
But Droftas has got it now, and I think critically
great move.
Just for that DRS
great move, Droftas.
Let's have a look. Was I right? I think he was. He was. Yep, there it goes. Pops the wing open. So he's got DRS. Mind you, Andenge does as well. I don't think he's... Look at the closing speed of Droftas on the extremist here. However, look at the lead Sloth's got now, 7.5 seconds.
Oh, what a move by Droftas around the outside. Nice, yeah. That was fantastic as Charlie Scott sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 1 minute 37.0. But what a move from Droftas. That is huge.
3 wide now, no way. This isn't going to work.
Oh, no.
And it doesn't.
There you go. And who was the big loser out of that one? That was the extremist. Had to back right out of that. And
well, the place to DJ as well.
He certainly did. So Droftas is trying to reel in I Am Sloth now. I Am Sloth was on 16 lap-old mediums, trying to make the one-stop work around here at the Yas Marina circuit. And he's doing a phenomenal job, knowing that Droftas needs to box again. Droftas will have to go another set of softs. I don't think this current set will make it to the end because he will be asking 15 laps. So that's definitely not going to work, as Sloth has put it in the pit lane, and this is where Droftas needs some qualifying laps here, folks, because if he's going to make this two-stopper work, this is where it matters. As super critical, as Andenge will inherit second, DJ will inherit third, and DJ will probably be looking to box next lap also. Albo doing a fantastic job, to be honest with you there, mate. He's in P4 and Callum in P5, so Callum up there as well, which is great to see as the timing screens have gone all kaput. We do apologise, folks. I'm not too sure what has happened there. Says Droftas.
Myself, so DJ's up to P1. DJ's up to P1, and then just close. And he's looking for a move down the back straight, and then just going to get the move done here on those hards. Up the inside of DJ. DJ's not going to give this one up, but he's going to have to. Surely. He's not. But he's not going to have such a good drive out onto the second DRS zone, so Andenge moves to the lead. They've dropped LZ a little bit now. DJ looking for a comeback on Andenge. Not going to happen there though, so he's going to have to sit tight for a little bit. Sloth looking for a move on his teammate Callum Tyler. Gets that job done nice and easy. Maybe a little bit of team orders there. Callum Tyler doesn't put up a fight. Interesting enough, Sloth's just gone purple in the middle sector. So he's on those fresh softs. He's very, very quick. Well, straight out the box.
Interesting to note though, Housey, he's only, well, according to that timing screen, he's only 0.4 of a second or 0.2 of a second behind Droftas. There is Droftas. There is Sloth. And have a look how close it is. Droftas will need to box again. I'm not too sure what has happened in the last lap or so with Droftas. But there you go. I Am Sloth looking to make a move around the outside. And they are side by side. Droftas box and gets rid of those old softs. And he thinks, you know what, a fresh set is the way to go. So he's making the sacrifice now to sort of get a long-term gain. Albo in P2 on 13 lap-old mediums. But I'll tell you who's sitting pretty at the moment. Andenge. Yes, he's on 13 lap-old hards. Yes, this compound will make it to the end of the Grand Prix. But he has got I Am Sloth behind him, trying to chase him down. And Aylin is in the chat saying, did Droftas make a mistake? I'm not too sure, mate. I think he did.
I think maybe, yeah, he must have done, because all of a sudden DJ was in the lead.
Yeah, it happened very, very quickly.
He must have made, and he was in the lead as our timing tree went on a bit of a funny one.
Yeah, that's right.
When we sort of straightened ourselves back out, he was down into 5th, so he must have made a mistake there. I'm sure we'll hear about it later, but Must have done.
I'm sure we will, but yes, Ramsell is all over. Well, there you go, and he's made the move work, and that is Ramsell, the chiropractor, getting past all shot down. Fantastic stuff as Callum Tyler breezes by Casey Jennett, and well, there you go, Casey on that hard compound, Callum on a brand new set of softs, and well, of course, that is a very easy overtake done. Of course, that is 2 compounds softer compared to what Casey is on, and yes, there you go, Callum Tyler making that one work.
Yep, Casey not really being able to make these hards work all that well, to be honest.
No.
Considering Andenge is doing such a good job on those hards, to be fair, in P1 at the moment, but subtle differences or some major differences between those two boys' setup. Obviously, Andenge being able to make them work. Casey, unfortunately, just not really working for him at the minute, although they will go to the end. He's only got 9 laps on them at the moment.
As we flick down to Bannister's starting to reel in Casey as well. So this is medium versus soft, of course, and I dare say it shouldn't be too much longer before we see a move. There are a couple of boys in the pit lane. They've got Xerxes in the pit lane, all shot down, and Mazepin, so to speak. But here comes Bannister, and Bannister and Casey are having a great battle here. Just 0.8 of a second. I Am Slothy's up into P2. So let's just have a look to see what the Irishman is doing there. He's just gotten by elbow, and that is the benefit of the fresh soft compound versus, well, a very, very worn set of the medium. So Sloth has got his eyes set on Andenge now, and let's just see if he can reel in Andenge. And by the look of it, Housey, 0.2 of a second coming out of that last corner he just attacked. And we'll have a look at this delta, well, the timing screens, and he is doing a phenomenal job. He is absolutely reeling him in at the moment. Yeah. Just 0.4 of a second, 0.5 of a second. Here comes Slothy Boy, and yes, he is in P2 at the moment. Where is Droftas? Droftas is there, sort of all boy, he's lonesome at the moment. He's in P7, 7 seconds behind DJ Death Dragon. We've got the Extremist all over Ramsell as well here, mate. And yes, that is Rockstar Racing versus Hello Kitty, and the Extremist, can he get it done? Ramsell does have a time penalty. I'll flick to them for you guys at home very, very shortly. And while that reminds me there, mate, I might put the driver of the day. Thank you very much.
All good. Well, as you do that, I'll give the guys and girls at home a little bit of a rundown of position changes as Ramsell pits. So Extremist got up to P4 now, DJ up to P5. Droftas will come up to P6 in a second. Let me do what I said I was going to do. So, position changes. So far, Andenge in the lead, up 11. LZ Elbow up 15 spots in P3. They're the 2 biggest gainers. Next one along is Energetics, up 9 spots in 11th. Biggest loser so far, still circulating, is joint between Droftas down 5 and Allshot down 5. So, that's currently as it stands, and penalties, I think, did you stick them up there, but I'll run through them quickly. Callum Tyler with 3 seconds, Casey with 6 seconds, Ramsell with 3 seconds, and Charlie Scott with 6 seconds as DJ gets past Extremist on the DRS straight to take P4. So DJ's looking racy here, and importantly enough, certainly with that going back to Droftas, everyone around him is all on same compound, similar lap tyres as well, so it's going to be hard for Droftas to come back from here. Obviously, you've got Andenge on those 15-lap old hards at the moment at the front, but now the gap down to 1.8 seconds to Sloth. So he's reeling them in. It's only going to be another lap or so before Sloth retakes the lead of this race. As that elbow on those mediums, a few more laps. He's got 15 laps on those with, 6 to go. He's going to be pushing those mediums as LZ.
He certainly is. As I've just put the driver of the day. I've just put the driver of the day poll in the Twitch chat, folks. Get your votes in. That'll determine the driver of the day. Yes, only can choose 5. They were the 5 best I thought of. I do touch on that every week. As Xerxes is, well, I'm not too sure if he's just been passed by Callum, but he is within 0.4 of a second of Callum Tyler. And there you go. Xerxes with 1 lap fresher soft compound. Let's just see if he can make this work. Xerxes does have some pace around here. Whether he says he likes the track or not, he's doing a phenomenal job. He's in P8, and yes, Aylin, those kiddies are looking great for a handful of points, and they certainly are, mate. They are all 4 cars in the top 11, which is fantastic. And as I did put in the in the Twitch chat. There are the links there for the point system as Mini Ramsell. Thank you for following Mini Ramsell. And yes, you are currently watching, well, Mini Chiropractor, we will call him. Yes, that is the chiropractor's brother, so to speak, I reckon. And well, there you go. He is followed the channel. This is Formula 4 Racing. We are watching the UK division. We are in the Yas Marina circuit. We have just seen Xerxes get by Callum Taylor.
Yep. So it gets that position back. DJ and the Extremist going side by side here. On the right ding dong they are. DJ keeps P4. Extremist has to back out of that one. We're just waiting to see what LZ's going to do here. Is he going to box or is he just going to try and take these mediums to the end?
Well, you know, hang on a minute, mate. We've got a battle for the lead happening right now, and it is I Am Sloth versus Andenge. It is within 0.3 of a second. I Am Sloth is getting real racy behind Andenge. Andenge is feeling those hard compounds. And yes, it is lap 23 of 28. I reckon Sloth will get this move made and done, so to speak. Andenge will just probably settle for that second position there, so to speak, Howsy. Oh, it's his son. It's his son. Mini Ramsell is his son. Oh, there you go. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you supporting your old man. And your children, surely. And your old man is sitting in 10th position. He's having a fantastic race as the chiropractor. And yes, we'll call him the chiropractor because of his trip over in Italy. But yes, Sloth does take the lead. We are on that. And there you go. Candy from a baby, so to speak. And that is I Am Sloth up into P1 and Denge P2. Elbow, well, I reckon he's in puncher territory as we speak there, mate. He is asking for another 5 laps. 17 laps on those mediums. Wow. I mean, that is pushing it. That is pushing it. He's asking for another 5. And so that is
shame because he's in such a good position.
He really is. But, well, there you go. The benefit of not stopping at the moment, only doing that one stop early doors and having the luxury of running long. But there you go. The Extremist
Callum and Zerx, look at this. They're at it again. Sorry. Callum back past Zerx. So those two are swapping lap after lap for 7th place. About the closest battle on track, I believe, apart from, no, yeah, Extremist and DJ. Casey and all shot down. We've got a yellow sector 1. Who is that? That's one of the monster boys. It's Charlie.
Oh, he's not having a great day of it, is the Geordie Juggernaut. He's absolutely struggling. And, well, there he is there, down in 17th. Maybe got a bit excited on the thought of jumping in the commentary box. But, yes, he is sitting P17 there, Housey. Well and DJ, truly down and out.
Look at this. Look at the pre-race prediction here from the box, because DJ is about to, within the next lap or so, I think he's going to get LZ elbow, because LZ's going to have nothing for him on those 18-lap-old mediums versus 4-lap-old softs. So DJ's going to move himself up into P3. And we might get those tones in the box as we wished. Unbelievable.
Well, it might just happen, Housey. It might just happen.
Someone's going to say this was a fix.
I know someone's going to. Well, I mean, it's a bit hard to fix it on this side of the screen, my friend. But there you go. DJ Death Dragon moves himself up into 3rd place as Elbow has to break extremely difficult. Nearly ran into the back of DJ there, and DJ well comfortably takes that 3rd position away from Elbow. And I reckon he's starting to feel the pinch. Although he's got a bit of a DRS, DJ will go defensive, but he has got that. He's got that soft compound on, so he'll get a great exit, will DJ. And here is where Elbow will struggle on though. There it is. There, a bit of oversteer and a bit of a snap to the right. He has to correct it, and the Extremist on the inside should make this work. There you go. He's made it work.
Yep, gets it done. So how's that? Drops to 5th then. How much time's he got on Droftus? 6 seconds. How many laps we got? 4. Ooh, this is good. I think Droftus can do this.
Oh, it'll be touch and go, mate. It'll be touch and go as
softs are going to be dying off, aren't they?
As Aylin is in the chat saying, I'll jump in the commentary box myself one day. Well, there you go. And he's also saying he's having a good race to Mini Ramsell. Yes, the old man is doing fantastic. He's in P10 at the moment, and his teammate in Droftas is in P6. So DJ Death Dragon, they're all teammates. As I would touch on, there are 5 teams, 4 drivers per team. Yes, a very, very unique system here at Formula 4, as Xerxes is all over the back of Callum again. And well, Callum does have a time penalty. We'll flick to them for you guys. There it is there. And that is
think it's
3
6
seconds
as well,
for
isn't it? No,
3
it's
seconds for
3.
Callum. We've got 3 seconds for Ramsell. Casey has 9 and Charlie has 6. So there you go. That is where they're all at. That is who in this particular zoo. And Xerxes all over the back of Callum Tyler. He's going to use his DRS zone to his benefit. And I think this is a job done very, very shortly here, Ozzy.
Yep. Sorry, I was just checking the driver of the day. So far, 50-50 level pegging between Energetics and Sloth.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Although, you know, I think Albo has done a great job, as well as Andenge.
I think so too,
Obviously,
mate.
he picks it up at the end.
Oh, so we've got Mini Ramsell next to his old man. Well, there you go. Maybe Mini Ramsell is doing a bit of an engineering job for his dad. And that is great to see. The family spirit, all here at Formula 4 Racing. That is brilliant, brilliant stuff, as Xerxes is still all over the back of Callum. Callum doing a phenomenal job keeping Xerxes at bay. And, well, unfortunately, Callum does have that 3 seconds, which is going to drop him below Xerxes as it stands at this very point in time. Ramsell and Energetics having a cracking battle, the two Hello Kitty boys, using each other as benchmarks and just towing each other along to do the teammate thing, so to speak. And they are running 9th and 10th, which is great to see for Team Hello Kitty. But yes, Xerxes has just dropped off the back of Callum ever so slightly there. And we are on lap 26 of 28. This one has gone by like, well, quicker than you can blink an eye for myself. Anyway, this has been a fantastic Grand Prix as Droftas has caught up to Elbow. He's in the DRS zone.
Odd seconds
Yeah,
a lap or so ago.
he is absolutely humming his Droftas. The new Portonian down the back straight on the inside. Fantastic move. That is easy pickings for Droftas, and he's up into 5th place.
All shot down's gone for a spin. Unfortunately, into turns 4, 5, and that sort of an area. Unfortunate for the lad.
Oh, there you go, Xerxes and Callum. And Xerxes finally gets that job done. He'd been waiting quite a while, and if I know Xerxes, he'd want to get that move done on track. He's actually done that. Fantastic stuff. And now he's got Albo in front of him. He's on 20-lap-old mediums, Housey. 20-lap-old mediums. That has got to be some sort of effort. Let's just wait and see. Let's hope. Let's keep everything crossed. He does not get a puncher on that last lap. But it's got to be bloody close, Housey.
Yep, he's going to be sweating for sure. Now let me have a look. He's had a 6th place already, so he's currently matching his best performance. 6th place last week at Russia. So, well, this is only his 3rd race, so he's impressed me so far.
He's done very well since he's come in, to be honest with you. He did join, I think it was the Singapore stream or the race beforehand, via the stream. Infamous Pillars came out. We reached out to Infamous Pillars, got him in, and well, he's done a phenomenal job, has Elbow, and he's up in a 6th place. He is the highest golf racing driver, lad, on the grid. Yes, P6, his teammate Mazepin is in P11, and Chewy Racing, unfortunately, we did lose. He will, well, a DNF, but in 18th place, and Casey Jennett is reserving for Infamous Pillars. Of course, the reserves do not score points for the team. They do not score, well, they don't score individual points. They are just there to, well, I won't say make up the numbers. We do keep tabs on the reserve score, of course, but we do not release them weekly. Of course, the object of the game is to keep the full-time drivers in and the reserves there as well, and try to keep everybody happy is a juggling act at best, but all credit to everyone involved here at Formula 4 Racing, doing a fantastic job, making everybody feel a part of it. But Energetics and Ramsell doing their thing. Ramsell does have a time penalty.
About to say that.
As Callum Tyler picks up a penalty as well. So that's going to help Ramsell a little bit. Let's just have a look at these penalties. There you go. There you go. There, Callum has 6 seconds. Ramsell has 3. And listen, well, we're on the last lap of the race anyway. We'll flick back up to the top because I do believe I Am Sloth has just started his last lap. And let's just see if I Am Sloth can bring this one home. He's had a fantastic Grand Prix. I know Slothy Boy does not do driver interviews, so that is one we're going to miss out on. But how did Denge gets driver of the day according to...
Cracking, yep. Brilliant. Another great drive from Andenge, to be fair.
Well, I reckon Howsey's using his channel points because there's a bit of a man love going on behind the scenes. But, well, I'm sorry, Howsey, I'm only joking, mate. Yes, and Denj on 22 lap bold hards.
22 laps on hards, mate. I'm sorry. I'll argue with anybody. He deserves this one.
Oh, there you go. That is the cat out of the bag. Howsey's gone defensive. And I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. It's all fun. It's all tongue in cheek.
He deserves it. That's all good.
Shout out to Albo on the medium tyre. Yes, we are on Albo. Let's just hope he can make it to the end of the Grand Prix. I'm praying to God he can, because he is on 22 lap old mediums, Housey. That is a monumental effort. If he can make this work, he has got Xerxes all over him. Xerxes on the hunt. Can he make this stick? Oh, he's on the outside. He's got the sticky. He's got the brand new tyres compared to Albo. He thinks better of it. The last few corners of this lap, this Grand Prix remain, and have a look at the exit power that Xerxes does have. He wants to keep his nose clean. Albo runs wide. Albo runs very wide, and Xerxes takes. Is he going to take it? Albo hangs it in there. Xerxes around the outside. That's fantastic. Xerxes up in a 6th position. And I Am Sloth, I do apologise, wins here at the Yas Marina circuit. And Denj P2, DJ's out. DJ's out. What happened to DJ? The Extremist takes P3. Droftas will take P4. DJ Death Dragon on the last corner of the lap. He has binned it. Oh no, that is disastrous. Xerxes will take 5th place.
So
Callum Tyler's done the same.
As well.
Oh, what is going on? Ramsel will take P8.
Ramsel's then going to pick this up. No, he's going to pick
P7?
up P7. Ramsel.
Holy moly,
Great
what
result,
has happened
Ramsel.
there?
Oh my goodness.
That was chaos. That was
DJ,
absolute
DJ.
chaos. We could have had DJ in for it. Oh, disastrous. Oh, absolutely disastrous. And, well, there you go. We've got our running order, folks. We'll just wait for the rest of the lads to cross the line. Energetics, there he is there. P11. Casey Jennett will take P12. Total Ps. We'll take P12.
Scott? Can you look at Charlie Scott quickly?
Paul Watson
Charlie
and...
Scott was ghosted. But I know, no, don't worry. I know why. My bad.
Okay, so we'll just wait for Charlie Scott to cross the line, and this one will be done.
I think it was because he was a lap down. Was it a lap down? Or he was back marker for Sloth, because I noticed it when Sloth was catching him, but looks like he's ghosted out at the moment as well, but I'm not sure whether he'd had a disconnect or whatever. That was my only questioning for that one, just for the stewards, but...
Yeah, there you go. So Aylin's in the chat saying, holy potatoes, Batman. What a finish. Yes, exactly right, Aylin. What a finish. And Callum binned it thinking he had crossed the line. I'm not too sure. DJ Death Dragon did the same thing there, Aylin, as Albo.
No, he didn't bin it crossing the line.
But
No,
not crossing the
he
line, but
binned
the
it on
corner
his own.
before. And, well, where the pit lane entry is. But there you go. There is the top 3. I Am Sloth and Denj and the Extremists. So... well, there you go. There you go. Driver of the day, as voted by you, the viewers, was Denj. So we'll get Denj and the boys in for a driver interview. I do know Sloth does not do them. It's just his personal choice, which is quite all right. Droftas has joined, probably just to do the invites
Fastest lap,
for us.
Charlie Scott.
We'll just wait for this timing screen to click over before we get too far ahead of ourselves for screenshots and everything. So that is for the stewards, folks, as we'll flick all the way back down. There you go. Charlie Scott, Housey, as you did touch on, the 1 minute 37.032.
I think it's the second week in a row for him. I think, as he scrabbles through, it is. Second week in a row for Charlie Scott, so he's making a habit of fastest laps.
He certainly is, folks, as the Extremist has just joined, and we're waiting for Denj, I do believe, folks. We're just going to go on a brief pause, and we'll get these drivers in for a driver interview. Well, folks, we might as well get this one back underway. We've got Ann Denge, who has joined us in the commentary box. Ann Denge, I'll tell you what, mate, that was a cracking race on 22 or 23 lap hards in the end. You made it work there, brother. Congratulations on another great drive. P2 for you, my friend.
Hello, and yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome, mate. Very good to watch.
Yeah, I was literally had a big old shunt in the beginning of the race. I got damaged, unfortunately, and I had to pit during the VSC, and I was like, early safety car, I'll try the hards to the end. I'm pretty sure they'll make it, and I made it work. So I'm pretty happy with that.
Of course, mate, of course. And, well, of course, we'll go through the running order again. I am Sloth P1 and Denge P2 and the Extremist P3. So you did quite enough there, mate. Of course, I Am Sloth did make the two-stop work while you were stuck on those very, very old, hard compound tyres. But nevertheless, mate, well, what are your highlights for that Grand Prix? Of course, very much well and truly out of position with your qualifying, which is uncharacteristic from you, you and your calibre of driver. But I tell you what, mate, you've won the fans over, Ann Denge. You have picked up another driver of the day, as voted by the viewers, and that's another fantastic effort, another great drive. And I tell you what, mate, you're starting to win the hearts over on the fans department in the Twitch world, my friend.
Yeah. I'll take that. I'll take that, man. I'll take it.
100%. 100%. Well, congratulations on another great drive. As I Am Sloth says, I did one stop. Yes. Well, come on, Slothy boy. I know you don't do interviews, and get yourself in. You can explain it to us if you like, but I know you don't do interviews. And well, there he is. I Am Sloth is in the chat, just saying, letting us know he only did one stop. So, well, congratulations to you, Sloth. Great drive.
Extremist only done one stop too.
Great drive by you. And hello, how's he just throwing it and making sure it does stick. So great job by you, Sloth. Congratulations on your P1. But we are talking with the man of the moment, Ann Denge. And, well, another great drive, another driver of the day. And, well, the Extremist has not joined us in the commentary box. But I'll tell you who else has. Mr. Droftas, the Newportonian. And in the chat, he did say he had side pod damage. And, of course, Droftas trying to make that two-stopper work. Unfortunately, that side pod damage probably would have hindered his progress ever so slightly. So, Droftas, can you fill us in on what happened there, mate?
Might be a no.
Yeah, good chat. Anyway, we'll move on.
You too.
Yeah, we will move on. We will move on. So, well, I'll tell you what, folks. The Extremist has, well, driver interviews are not compulsory, of course, only if the drivers feel comfortable. We are very, very happily, well, loving the fact that the driver of the day again, Ann Denge, has joined us. And, well, we looking forward to the next Grand Prix, which is at Britain, which is the home track for this lot. And I'll tell you what, there will be some, well, except for Ann Denge. Ann Denge is a Swede, and we have to make sure the people out there know that Ann Denge is a Swede. And yes, he's flying the banner for his home country, but of course he's looking to make an upset at Britain, where all those boys will be looking to take the win. And I tell you what, Ann Denge, you win that one, that is bragging rights.
Oh, I'll be ready, man. I'll be definitely ready.
I am sure you will, my friend. I am sure you will. Well, I'll tell you what, that is another great installment from Formula 4 Racing, the UK division. That was Abu Dhabi at the Yas Marina circuit. Yes, next week we are at Britain. Yes, on Monday, the 18th at 8 p.m. BST. I have been your host, See Me Skate. To the left of me was Hello There, Housey. We have been Formula 4 Racing here at Abu Dhabi. Thank you very, very much for watching, and we do hope you can join us for the next stream. For us, for now, goodbye.
Goodbye.